One of the best selling cars of 2024 was the Nissan Qashqai, securing the bronze medal, and with yet another facelift, it could be on its way to the top spot for 2025. And why is that? Well, the Nissan Qashqai has always been deemed a reliable family car, and with the design and tech of this SUV constantly evolving with the times, it has maintained a fair share of the UK market. And I think the Qashqai's fair share of the UK market isn't going anywhere just yet, especially with the revamped look of the Nissan Qashqai. Across the Nissan range, we are kind of familiar with seeing what Nissan called the V-Motion grille. Now, with this fresh face, it could almost see a new era for Nissan. And personally, I'm a fan of it. It looks bold, it looks striking when out on the road, and I think really revamps it, brings some style to what many might call just a family SUV. This shows that you can get a family SUV that's safe, practical, and also very stylish. The overall look and shape of the car has relatively stayed the same, but with some updated looks, including the new style alloy wheels ranging from 17 to 20 inch. Coming to the rear of the car, nothing really much has changed when it comes to the style and features of the new Nissan Qashqai, but really, did it need it? And ultimately, it's the look that works, so why bother changing it? Don't fix what's not broken. Now, when it comes to boot space and storage, well, you still get plenty of the new Nissan Qashqai because it comes with a boot capacity of 507 litres. Now, the boot space does actually depend on your model and spec, because the top spec, the Techno Plus, actually loses 49 litres because of the Bose subwoofer. So if you do go for the top spec, you're not missing out because you are getting that heightened technology in the sound system. But overall, it's still a good amount of space for your family road trip.
And as for the specs, here is a little rundown. There are 5 specs to choose from, ranging from £30,000 to around the £39,000 mark. The base spec still offers a very good driving experience, with intelligent cruise control, phone connectivity, rear view camera and plenty of safety features. The main difference between the specs comes with style and features, such as leather interior, panoramic sunroof, 20-inch alloy wheels and luxury features including wireless phone charger and head-up display. And once you've chosen your spec, you can further customise your drive with multiple powertrain options ranging in price.
Speaking of powertrains, let's give a little insight into Nissan Qashqai's capabilities, because there are actually 2 engine and powertrain options when it comes to the new Nissan Qashqai. The first off being the mild hybrid, which I'm sure you're all aware of. That's where a petrol engine will run alongside an electric motor to essentially get more out of your fuel tank, make it more economical when you're out on the road. However, you can get a Nissan Qashqai with Nissan's very own e-power technology, and that's very unique to Nissan, because essentially what that does means that you'll have a petrol engine, so you'll just normally refuel petrol, but that engine powers an electric motor. So this car actually drives like an EV. You get instant torque off the line. You get that EV driving experience, but without the range anxiety, without the faff of having to charge up. And personally, that just makes it a much smoother drive. It's a very impressive piece of technology that Nissan have put into this, because it's so quiet when you're out on the road. It's so smooth off the line and quick for a car of this size. In fact, you can fuel up this car with petrol, yet it drives fully off electricity. Now that is very impressive.
And as for performance and driving experience, well, it is a well-rounded, comfortable drive. Nissan have been renowned for being experts when it comes to safety, so there's no surprise that the Qashqai does just that. Across the Nissan Qashqai range, it doesn't matter what spec you get, you're still going to get abundance of safety features, including lane keep assist, hill start assist, lane departure warning and emergency braking system. The top e-Power powertrain boasts a respectable 7.9 second 0 to 60 time with 187 brake horsepower output. The mild hybrid comes in 2 trims, the 38 and 158 brake horsepower, with the latter providing 9.5 second 0 to 60 time, so it's certainly not slow. The new Nissan Qashqai is also very economical and will protect your bank, with 44 miles per gallon for the mild hybrid and over 53 miles per gallon for the e-Power.
And when it comes to the interior, well, there's no wonder that this car was the 3rd most brought in the UK 2024, because it's everything you really want in a car, and especially a family SUV. It's got style, there's plenty of space, it's very practical, it's safe most importantly, and I just think it's very good value for money. The finish is nice, it's not out there, it's not trying to be something it's not, it's trying to be a family SUV, but it does it well. This is the end connector, so despite this not even being top of the range when it comes to the Nissan Qashqai, but it's still a very good finish with the leather dash, the contrasting stitching, the chrome metallic effects, the fabric upholstery with the different patterns and colours. Overall, it's very nice. All of the specs do come with this infotainment screen, which has Google built in, it has Alexa, it has everything you need, built-in sat nav, you name it. And it's also got the 360 parking cameras. In your center console, of course, you have your automatic gears selector. Because this is the e-Power one, it only comes in that automatic spec. Wireless phone charging pad, plenty of storage in the center console. There's actually a deep pocket with a little shelf. So if you didn't want to charge your phone, you can put it there, nice and safe. Digital dash, which shows everything you need to, how much is in the tank, how that energy is being flowed from that e-Power technology. Nice big steering wheel, good finish on it. All your controls are there, they're handy, you know, your adaptive cruise control, etc, etc. And personally, my favourite feature of the interior, which feels like an added bonus, is the panoramic sunroof. It just makes the car feel so fresh, you know, if you're out on a summer's drive, just makes it feel that bit more luxurious. And I think the perks of that panoramic sunroof are really shown in the rear of this car. Like I said, just makes the car feel so much more roomy, feels so much more luxurious when you know sat here. I can just imagine nice summer's day driving, looking up at the sky, absolute bliss. And I don't think if you're going to be using this as a family SUV that your kids will be squabbling about space, about being too hot or cold, because plenty of storage, plenty of legroom. This seat is quite far back and I've still got a good amount of comfy space. Two air vents in the back, two USB-C ports, so they're not going to be fighting over one. They've got one each. And you also have an armrest in the center console with two cup holders. So it's a really nice place to be. And if you do have a little one or two, then there are ISOFIX points on either side of the car. So your kids are going to be safe. And most importantly, they're going to enjoy being in the back of the Nissan Qashqai.
Overall, the Nissan Qashqai still remains one of the most popular and broad family SUVs on the market, and will continue to be just that, with a refreshed look giving another edge to this already well-rounded SUV.
Here's 5 things that you should know about the new Nissan Qashqai.